What's going on, y'all? Unique 340 Gamers Forever. We got the New Orleans Saints against the Tennessee Titans. Last game, well, pretty much what we're doing is testing out the Ultimate Madden patch to make sure that it fixes your game. Yeah, the Raiders took it to the Broncos in an unbelievable this upcoming Saturday, ready for the world. We tweaked the fumbles a little bit. There was a lot of fumbles in that game, a lot of turnovers, which led to a lot of scoring. So that was pretty much a big scoring game. But what we did see was a lot of the things that we fixed as far as the gameplay mechanics. We really seen Frostbite Engine expose, or I'm gonna say showcase, foot plant technology. We really saw, you know, collision tackling done properly, no suction tackling, which means your man's is not getting sucked into tackle animations and things of that nature. Like, we really showcased a lot of the features in that game based on the players and their skill sets. We even showed like mismatches, all types of things was going on. So with this game, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you see the same thing. Again, we're going to be pausing it. It may be broken down into, you know, 15-minute videos because these games do kind of long. But I pretty much want to give you an overall experience of what it looks like when you playing the Madden 18 with the Madden patch. And this doesn't make a difference whether you're playing on Xbox 360, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3. It doesn't really make a difference what system you play it on. The patch works for every single game, right? So right now I'm controlling the New Orleans Saints. I'm playing against the Tennessee Titans. I really don't know the personnel, but we just going to give it a go and see what happens. And that's the classic. Don't do that. So we got a pick six, first play of the game. Defense came in there. He threw across his body on the ground. Don't do that. He didn't have any velocity on the ball like it should be. I'm going to replay this if the game allows us. You know how to replay it up. But check this out, y'all. Enough talking like an announcer. Right? All right, so check it out. Let me see if it let me replay this. Okay, so Mariota, boom. Face the run. Look, when I seen that it was a fake, I rushed in heavy. He rolled out the pocket, which he ain't really have to, because his blocks up until he came this way, and then that's when number 51 his block and started pursuing him. And when he pursuing, instead of throwing it, okay, he got a man. I thought that man was by himself. Try to throw it to the open man, which he was open, but because he's doing like this and throwing it across his body on the run the opposite way, that's a no-no in the NFL. Everybody know that. The ball didn't have enough velocity on it, and naturally the defender can come up, make that play, right? And then here's where the patch really gets good, okay? Because this defender makes the play in open field, right? He makes the catch in open field, boom, catches the ball, and then look at all the defense. They starting to pursue him. So I run towards him. Now, because I know it don't have any suction tackling, I change my angle, cut out, and that dude is not going to suck me into a tackle animation. The game, Skynet is cut off, is not going to suck into an animation. I can do that. He going to miss, and I just use my burners at this point. You know, there is no shift in motion. There's no motion shift. I meant motion shifting. There's no, you know, everything looks perspective. Like Frostbite Engine has foot plant technology, which means that when the player plants his foot on the ground in a specific fashion, make the player do what it's supposed to do. So he's running, boom, boom. He cut over. That guy tried to tackle. That guy tried to tackle, and he's just running. It's not going to shift or shifting anything like that, because the patch takes Skynet and turns Skynet is the forces of evil that controls your game. Going for a play, and you happen to play the play out, and next thing you know, the words that's coming out your mouth is, "Oh man, that was phony. The computer be cheating, yo." I know people heard that before, right? When you say that, that means Skynet is just taking over your game, and you're right. The computer is cheating. The computer is shifting your men around the field. They're doing all these types of things. So the first thing the patch does is turn that off, so we won't have just shifting on the field for no apparent reason. All right? I'm explaining to you. I'm explaining some more of the patch as this game progresses. This will be a two-part video, but let me explain to you what happens in the studio of EA Sports. So when Tiburon or Tribalon or whatever how you pronounce the name, when they're actually in the studio and the game's creators are creating the game, right? The first thing that they're thinking about as they're creating this game is we gotta create a game that's going to be fun for everybody, right? So when they do that, they don't think about your. Look at this. That was nice blocking, and he got out of there. Wasn't no defensive backs. Everybody was up on the line, so all you had to do was get past the first line of defense. I want to show y'all that again, and we're going to get back to the conversation about creators. Hope they would show it. But this is again how the pursuit plays a part. See, now there's only one line of defense. Notice there's no backs in the backfield, just the safeties, right? So he hikes the ball, boom, boom. When he hiked the ball, everybody got somebody picked up. Everybody's blocking their man like they supposed to block. That's how blocking supposed to happen on Madden. If it's, man against man, boom, 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 boom. Everybody blocking a man. I'm trying to get off of him. Now, there is no suction tackling, which means he's not going to get suctions. No one's going to be motion shifted into position, nothing like that. So if there's a hole right here, he can naturally take the hole and run through it. Now, here's the classic thing that happens when on Madden, right? When a man like this, full momentum, number 29 has full momentum, and that defender is coming off of this block. Number 20, he's coming off his block, right? Normally on Madden, at this point, they going to motion shift these guys into a tackle animation. But like I say, the patch turns Skynet off, so you're not going to catch a motion shift. You're going to see him run past him with his momentum, like it's supposed to be. And this guy get in position to make a tackle before he can make a tackle, right? Number 29 sees that. He also sees this defender being caught upfield, done like it's supposed to do. So naturally, he takes the out route. He's gone, right? And now here's where it gets really good, because all stats plays a part. So we got Murray against Williams, number 26, right? Speed rating is the only stat that's going to matter in this category. Either he going to be faster than him or he going to be slower than him. But obviously, these two guys either running even speed, somebody's faster than the other. But he was able to keep up with this guy. Take a look at that. Let's just take a look at the number 26, which is Murray against number 29, which is Murray against Williams, right? Number 26. So if we take a look at the halfback in the depth chart, Murray, he's running a speed of 89. Okay, we take a look at Williams, assuming that he's a free safety, and he's running a speed of 87 with an acceleration of 89. So 89 against an 89.91, right? Now, when that plays a part in the game, sorry about that. When that plays a part in the it's coming to play. Okay, look where he at. Look where he started at, right? And look where the running back at. Running back coming through the line. He see that. So immediately what did he do? He changes his angle because he know that dude faster than him. And you notice he's faster than him because he's running faster than him. So if he had space, more opportunity, more room, number 29 would have blew past number 26, but number 26 he's only 2 points faster than him. But it's that because naturally he's going to blow by him if he had more room to do so, right? But when he tried to stiff arm because he thought I was going to go for the tackle, which I didn't, that slowed his momentum down, and it was able to allow me to make the tackle, okay, with the little hit stick. But that's the speed ratings, blocking, upfield. That's everything that the game's supposed to be playing a part. No suction animation. Upfield block and everything is playing a part. So those are the type of things that you can see, and that was just the second play of the game. So when you see things like that, go back into this. When you see things like that, one thing that you can say is, wow, this may be a good game. And then you think to yourself, as long as the computer don't be cheating. Right? Which leads me back to the creator studio. So when they sit in the studio, they creating this game, they're trying to cater to everybody. And so Madden's figured the easiest way to do that with the Frostbite engine is to get 3 game modes: arcade, simulation, right? If you're a simulator type player, you're going to get simulation type football. If you're an arcade type player, you're going to get arcade type football. If you're a competitive type player, you're going to get competitive type football, right? But what that means is that just put those on the game for you to choose for yourself, not for use it and then that's it, because Skynet is still on. You need the patch to turn Skynet off. You need to know how to do that. Once you do that and you set it up the way that you like to play the game, that's when it actually plays the way that you want it to play. That's when the game plays to play. Anything outside of that, you're going to get frustrated. You're going to want to take your Xbox, and I say this plenty of times, or your PlayStation 4 and throw it out the window of the nearest room that you're in, right? Because it can do that. It can do that. And so what the patch does, it turns Skynet off. It simulates real life football regardless of what type of player you are, competitive and everything, because now when you got certain backs, when you got certain backs that's stronger than other defenders, so you got certain receivers faster than cornerbacks, or the vice versa, right? You can exploit mismatches, and that's the best part. You can exploit mismatches, and this type of stuff really makes a difference, And as we play through this game, you're going to see me showcasing a lot of these things so that you guys can actually see real gameplay footage and not just manipulating some replays like people do once they see the bad play happen. You're going to see a whole game. I'm not going 100% because Madden just look at it. It don't look pretty to me like it's supposed to look. I think if 2K would have made football, it would look like football is supposed to be played, right? But one thing that I do notice is that the game is going to play respectfully. It's going to play respective. It's going to respect all angles of the game. It's going to respect the velocity of the ball. It's going to respect the strength of your defenders, your line. It's going to play a part. If their defensive line can dominate my offensive line, that's going to happen in the game. And there's no adjustment that's going to make that happen, because the lineman is just naturally not strong enough, I want to show y'all the velocity and so it puts real ball physics in the game. When you initially put the game in without setting up the patch or without your adjustments, right? The ball don't have a mind of its own, so you're going to see the ball shifting in your hand and all this type of stuff. The ball just got a mind of its own. It's going to go to where the game tells it to go to, whichever favor. You're going to see that. But when you turn Skynet off and you add the real physics to this ball with the patch, with the Ultimate Madden patch, you get everything, every body part, how all plays a part when it comes to this game. So this ball is going to be right on point, but this guy's hand is in there, right? Both of their hands. And so with that being said, the ball bounces off their hand. It wasn't nobody there to clearly catch it because both their hands was tied up. See that? Both of their hands right there. And so when the ball hit, it hit off of their hands, right? Hit off their hands, and now is the ball not as close as you think, but these defenders want to catch it, right? But again, the physics play a part. It's not just going to land in somebody's hand because the game wanted to do it. They got to reach out and they got to grab it as if in real life. And if they not in a position to do that, right, then those things is going to happen. You see what I'm saying? So ball physics plays a part. Everything plays a part in this game. When you playing it with the patch, and you can get a real good football game in. A real good football game.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. Oh, that's just not fair.
See that? That's when you nice on the sticks. You can do that type stuff. I'm telling y'all. We're going to show that again. But that's me just taking advantage of Frostbite engine. Foot plant technology, right? With the Frostbite foot plant technology, that means that if defenders are over pursuing and they running with full speed, you cut back and you stop and you do all these things, they're going to miss because they can't, actually their body just can't do that. Look how I split both of those defenders. Hopefully they let me show it again because they be acting crazy on the replays. Right, so boom. I see him. Right, now go and not take the outside, but number 67 cut back to the inside because number 64 going to, well, he was, I don't know what they was thinking about, but anyway, I say let me bounce to the outside because of what's happening. I'm bouncing. I stop. Foot plant technology. This guy over pursuing. He's clearly over pursuing. Look at this. Clearly. So all I did was stop, hit the little spin move, boom, and then right here, two defenders coming. I hit the little stop, and when I stop, he try to stop. He don't know which way I'm going. The other defender don't know which way he going. Now I can get through there, right? And then look at their fall animation. I like the way that looked. Right, two different animations. Then this guy. So let's look at this at speed. Boom. And then the non-suction tackling. Right, you can't tackle me. Right me up if you'd have got there, but he couldn't. I was going juke again to the outside. Yeah. But I just got caught up in the moment, and that's what got me. But y'all see what happens. Man, I hope y'all can see this. I mean, I can see it. And that's what makes the game real life. It's fun. That's what makes it. That's what That's what gives you the ability to say, yo, you can't mess with me in Madden. I'm nice on the sticks. It brings that back to the game.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 yards, second and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
He was playing a tough defense in the Raiders last night. But it was also 3 o'clock in the morning. When I'm talking, that's another thing. This guy again, he gotta be a good route runner to make that play. Run up and back it up so y'all can see the quarterback. Quarterback got the ball out of his hands. Now he about to turn. The game not going to shift him in place because it wanted him to make this catch. It's just not going to shift him. It's just not going to shift him in place. So naturally, the velocity on the ball, everything being respected, like velocity, the way he threw the ball, how hard he threw the ball, how fast this guy can cut and turn around and look for the ball. He don't even see the ball. He don't even see the ball until it was too late. So yeah, that's going to happen in the game as well. So you can't make mistakes. You got to make sure, like you say, you got to time it up perfectly, which is not always easy to do. He almost had that first down, but he gonna do a little juke move. Look at the blocks.
Knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let him get anywhere near it.
4th and 2.
So now they're going to field goal unit to, as they say, fire away long distance. This will be spotted just at midfield, a 59-yard attempt. think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it.
Should have just went for it if that was the case.
So they tried the 59-yarder and missed it.
Yeah, John tried 59-yarder. That was just done.
Shy of midfield. Following the penalty, it's Murray. And he's brought down.
And y'all notice that the fumble percentages went down because we adjusted the fumbles last night after that excruciating game between the Broncos and the Raiders. There was a lot of turnovers on that game. We did adjust the fumbles. Make sure that it's more realistic and not just too often. Yeah, good way to get in there and wrap them up.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
See, this is more of a more of a defensive game.
On that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Second down. Walker with a grab, left side. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Third and inches.
9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
And he locates Walker complete.
Oh.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. A Titan first down. Mariota to Walker.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On first down, Murray. And they'll get him down.
All right.
Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
The best defensive lineman.
See, I don't see anything phony. I don't see no motion shifting. I don't see, the computer just making plays happen arbitrarily. I see them playing good situational football. They reading the defense. And they making plays. Look at that collision. Another thing you're gonna get a lot of real look collisions as well. You can't fix the ugly and the way the football game look. That's the designer's job. You know what I mean? You can't fix that, but respective football, you can do that. And so when first off, he ain't got position to tackle him, so he's not gonna tackle him because his arm is caught up between the defender here. So you see, he can't really get his hands on him, but his body is being respected. So he spins up out of there. He gets him off of him, right? And there's no, like I say, there is no suction tackling. So these dudes can stand next to each other as long as nobody clip over nobody's feet and this and the third. They can stand do all this because if the defenders can't get their hands on, he's not going down. But number 47 ties, and when he him up and hits him, he knocks number 57 down as well. Boom, boom. See that? Collision detection. That's two defenders colliding, and everything else being respected. As far as all these bodies inside this little huddle type situation going on. I like it. I like the way it looks. I like the way it feels and going on. And I can deal with that. I can handle that all day long, And can't really get their hands on them. I can't say game, shift them in place. Make them. I don't understand. Because there's no clean hit as a your man and the person you trying to tackle. Come on. I tapped the Y button to knock it down. I mean the X button when I should have been tapping Y. It happened so quick.
Yeah, I don't want to be. We were able to get 3 last time here. Not the first thing in the world. Here's Ryan Sucker.
Not a lot of touchdowns going on in this game.
One right through, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So it goes down as an 8-play drive, and they cap it with the field.
Yeah, they were able to pick up a few first downs along the way, but they couldn't keep the momentum going all all the way into the end zone.
Suckup now, set to kick it off, following the made field goal.
They may have just helped me out.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, oh, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, get a little bit closer this time. Yeah,
put that ball right there, and we only get the fit. That makes all
less of a field goal attempt for him.
A great pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many
That makes all the
ways.
difference. I want to show y'all this because this video is all about showcasing the patch in a real life game ball situation. So take the handoff. Defender's blocking real good. He rolls out like he's supposed to. Now these defenders out of place. All he got to do is stop and put the ball in the place where only his man can get it. Boom. He respecting the sideline. He trying not to go out, and he got pushed out of bounds. But that's how football's supposed to look. I like the way that look. I like the way that look.
But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right?
You gotta commit one. You gotta take in a commit.
He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, all in yard, there was no room to run. Breeze to throw on second down. The 20. Looking left side.
Look at that.
To Thomas. Touchdown.
We gonna get that because it seemed like it hit defender hand, it hit my hand. We gotta take a look at that.
And the Saints add on to their lead. Coming into the year, Breeze 465 touchdown passes. Add another one to the
This is where the ball physics really plays a part. The ball is not going to favor nobody. Not going to favor nobody. It's going to do what a ball is supposed to do in football. So let's see what happens. Right? These two guys, they can really fight at the line. He got the cut. He got the step on. I seen it. I also seen that safety over there, so I know I had to beam it in there. And he beams it. See, that's a motion shift. You see that? And because I don't know, like I say, it's not perfect. It's not perfect 100%, but it is a motion shift, a big shift, and instead of it working towards his favor, because this guy's trying to make the play, the game trying to make him make the play, shoulders, boom, and the receiver seen it, and it rolled right off of his back because he motion shifted in place. That is never supposed to happen in man, but you're going to get every once in a while. But when the game try to do stupid stuff, things like that happen.
Coach got on the headset and told the rest of the staff, well, fellas, we found our quarterback. Now we got to make sure we find the rest of our team.
Breeze hasn't looked back since.
Because if he wouldn't have motion shifted, I made my bad. If he wouldn't have motion shifted, he'd have just been beat because he was behind the man and all that. I don't know why the game did that. Like, it don't hardly ever do that. Y'all gonna see. Like, I can play 17 games and it don't do that. I don't know why I did. That was unexpected.
And this will be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
But I like being 100%. I don't like sugarcoat. I like for the raw deal of this patch and see how it makes your gameplay better. So I mean, the defense tried to cheat. Either way, the outcome would have been the same. I can respect that. You know, now if it have shifted him into place, he'd have got a interception, pick six. That would have been an issue. All features of the game to its respects, and the most important feature is that ball. You know, the ball don't have a mind of its own. It uses physics. Try to dive on that. Let's see what this fumble look like. Try to roll out. You see his hand up in there? That hand right up in there. Boom.
It's a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground.
Hold on, guys. Give me one moment.
A number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. That's
Man,
a
I
first
thought I
down
had that
pickup
sack.
for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. Third down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it's so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when
Man, I
they
thought I
sell
had that
route,
sack. He was trying to get there. Look at this defender, number 51. Fell. Couldn't get there.
really well. You think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
They go play action here on first down. Rashard Matthews here on the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Rashard Matthews, 63 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Ryan Succopon for the point after. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
All right, we gotta get up here and score. Gotta get up here and score. That's what it's all about.
On first and 10, here's Breeze. It's brought in right side by Ginn.
Gotta put that ball right on point. And see, I trust the patch. I trust the patch. And so if I put it there and I see the opening,
A very solid gain of 27.
if I put it there, I see the opening, I trust the patch. So I'm gonna show y'all that in a second once the commercial break right here.
Right after this. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2.
I'm looking at him the whole time. Seen that? And I see here that he got him beat right here. And look between the safety and this dude. That in there like it's supposed to be. My man gonna catch it. And as long as he can reel it in, he gonna hold on to the ball. See that? Put it right in there where only his dude can get it at game speed. Boom. Perfect. So I trust the ball gonna do what it's supposed to do. You know, I know it's hard to play Madden when you can realistically say, oh, that can happen in real life. I can do that in the game without the game doing something stupid to take you out of that mindset. Face mask. Why you ain't juke the dude though? He did the bowling though.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
On first down, Breeze. Looking for
That's
Gibbs,
dumb.
intercepted.
That's just stupid.
Logan Ryan.
You seen the same play? He said, "No, I'm not going to do that no more." And the computer will make adjustments. That's another thing that I want to explain, guys. They're cheesing as a rat. Can't just do the same play over and over and over and over again, because the computer will adjust to it. So I try to come back with that same play, but look how the defender played this time. He looking at. Let's go over here to the defender so y'all can see it. This time, he played it differently. Last time he was playing them close. So this time, he looking at the quarterback, he looking at the defender, and when he seen that he did the little juke move like he did last time, he like, oh, I know what this going to be, because this was what it was last time. So now he running up, and he got in place, got positioned in place, because he just seen the play. They just did the same play. He just did the same play. So, if you do something stupid, mistakes will cost you. Just letting you guys know, if you do something stupid, mistakes will cost you. So you gotta play an ironclad type game, man.
To move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got
Notice how he ain't fall down. He was on his knees, considered down, then he got right back up. It does something with the animations. It makes the gameplay more realistic for real. Look, he down. He's like, all right, get off me, y'all. Let me get up.
The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
That's tough.
Now we've got movement
Defense,
up front.
I mean offense
I
moving.
think this is going to be on the Titans.
False start. Offense.
So that'll back them up 5. Here we go on first and 15. A play fake to Murray. Now Mariota. And complete to Walker, right side.
These are my defenders, man. That play fake worked really good. Even though I think they should have been called forward.
There's a complete to the tight. I think they were looking at something out central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Size, the hands.
speed, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator.
And he'll be brought about the 42. Put him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that up a defense, hold them to 1 yard on a first down run.
And I also play on 6 or 7 minutes.
Press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
They go with Murray again.
Get him. Time up.
Cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
On 3rd down, Mariota.
Yeah, I knew he was going to throw that too far. See, that's classic physics, man. I love when physics play a part.
I didn't see anything open.
I love it when physics play a part. I do a cover 2 formation, My man came and applied that pressure. He had to get the ball earlier than when he really anticipated, but they ain't gonna make his man shift in place and catch the ball. They can. The game don't do it 99.9% of the time. So he threw that ball a little bit too far, and the defender couldn't get there in time to get it. And he reached for it based on foot plant technology, right? Which leaves an opening for just making sure.
And this won't get there. Won't be online.
Good. See, this game is a lot different from yesterday's game. Yesterday's game was high scoring, so I wanted to show. That's why I wanted the difference, because if you look at one game, you be like, oh, that pass gonna make scoring just unbelievable. When you look at another game, you like, oh, the score 13-13 going in the head. It was like 21 to 7 in the first quarter last game, you know. So it all depends on. It all depends on what you.
Yeah, I think that. I think that not
Oh,
only
that's
did he say that, but he also
let's
told
be a
him,
little bit conservative. We got a lot of.
the end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious. The bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson: never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Feature I hate is when they ramp each other up. And when they ramp each other up like that, and that X or A button come up on the screen and you gotta press it. Like, they should take that feature out. It should all be based on sticks.
Deep is the deepest offensive player, so he can't get out of you.
And it's caught. Kobe. That one goes for 24 yards.
See that cameraman move out the way.
All the time. I hate experienced quarterbacks. No matter what, he really can't hide. And I think that he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage.
All right, so it's all about that safety on the left-hand side. I want to put it right there where that referee standing at, but if not, I'm gonna put it up in the back end zone.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And this is caught at the 8. And down he goes, taking it.
He was bringing it in there.
7. A good pickup there at 22.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Breeze. And he's got it.
Boom.
It's caught.
Did y'all see the? Well, I mean, it was like a flat, but it was a slant.
7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have moved out in front. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But
Let's go ahead and look at this video on YouTube saying that you can't do a flat. I mean, you can't run the flat because they don't run it right. But I put this in the corner of the end zone over everybody's head, where only the defender can get it. Do y'all see that? I personally placed that right there, just like that, by pressing the LB button up and then throwing the lob. And he respected the fact that he wanted to land both feet in bounds before he got pushed out, before he got forced out. That is a beautiful play coming from the ugliness of how Madden looked. It's Madden's ugly game. This could look so much more prettier to me. It can. The men run around like robots or something, but at the same time, this is all respected because can't nobody else get to this ball. That's what makes this play gorgeous. Did I say I'm gonna put it in the corner of the end zone? So listen, guys, like you're going to have that type stuff
Tough they couldn't handle
happen.
it. It worked out for 6. And there's going to
The
be a
booth gonna
stoppage
be
here. The
real.
booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Wants to try to add
Man.
the PAT.
I'm
Missed one earlier, remember, but this time
pumped when I
he
see
gets it
that
to
type
go.
stuff play out in the game because that makes me know, wow, I can do
So that drive
corner the
four
end zone type
plays,
catch
and it ends with a
and have it be
touchdown, 41
successful
yards.
in game time situations. Yes, you can do that if you know how to run it. You can do that if you know how to run it. A lot of people don't know how to run it. A lot of people just play pick plays, and I play situational football. I love situational football. So the patch that we created over at Gamers Forever, the patch actually pretty much showcases
And a nice return
situational
sets
football.
up
Man was running off to the side because I was controlling the wrong person. So don't pay that don't pay that no mind.
Marcus Mariota and the offense heading back out for their next possession. He's had a solid start to this game.
right.
But bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels he does. That means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the... And he's
Try to
He's
force
gonna
it
keep
to his
throwing that.
tight end.
He is not gonna keep throwing that.
It's Marshawn Lattimore, the rookie from Ohio State.
I'm waiting for that tight end pass. Boy, you've been doing it all game on me.
Yet for him, now 2 picks in this
I just did it on you.
the first one that he threw, he
That's
couldn't
why I
shake it,
changed.
get
I
it
went.
out of his
I was in the
head.
blitz
He took the
package,
second one as
and I
well.
changed to 2 deep zones for my
You gotta be able
safeties.
to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
I was in a blitz, man to man, and I changed it to a zone deep. To pretty much it's like a cover 2, but instead of it covering in the middle with your linebackers, they blitzing. So hopefully they show it. Good, they showing it. So I was in a I was in a blitz with these 2 blitzing in. I switched to like a man cover 2 type blitz, but these 2 people, they stayed in the blitz. This safety drop back in the zone, right? So when we hike the ball, they go for the blitz. The 2 safeties drop back looking at the zone, and because he looking at the zone, they had that all covered back there. But this defender did a good job. When he turned around, he recognized it. Ain't nobody motion shifting place. He just caught it. Just caught it. He should have made the touchdown. But again, he couldn't do the touchdown. But it's read and react football in full effect. Where we got on the 19-yard line, 20-yard play. It's another situational type play. We on the 20-yard line. I notice this play right here normally gets like 20 to 30 yards. They backing them up a little bit. So I'm gonna do this the opposite way.
This is caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Kobe Flainer from 19 yards away, and the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback.
I love the fact that they don't motion shift in this game, man. And they don't make your defenders reach plays. But you can make some good stuff happen. You playing another human being? Oh man. When you playing another human being with this patch applied, you like feel like y'all be in the zone. Because you know ain't nothing happen unless you guys make it happen. Right? So let's talk about the Frostbite engine, the Ignite engine, okay? The engine, which was on Madden 17, right? The Ignite engine brought a lot of new features to the table. It gave us the ability to eliminate canned animations. Oh, did y'all see?
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. 20, 10, 5.
This is what I'm talking about. You never know what's gonna happen on this game, y'all. Did y'all see the juke? And I caught him just in time. I had to get around my dude, but I caught a lot of things that happened in that play. Boom. Oh wow, that was awesome. Look at the clip. His knee hit down. Hopefully his knee hit before he got that ball past that pylon. Ah.
The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. Following the interception, just any interception, are you a bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just...
Look at this, y'all. Boom. He kicks the ball. Now, what makes this play amazing is that the way that everybody picked up the block. Block, block, block. Everybody picked up the block. He going right to the middle, right? And he say, you know what? Foot plant technology. We expected him to be somewhere. He expected himself to be somewhere else. Because I just knew I was about to make this tackle. Boom. And look, did it. He knocked number 53 off the path. And number 20 getting pushed past him. Which also knocked number 50 past, I meant to say. Which gave him all open room. Now number 25 tried to get it, but he couldn't. So I got to depend on this guy right here, number 48. I got to depend on Bell, right? So Bell, he on the other side of this defender. Now the body parts, they body are going to be respected. So when he go to cross over, he trips over number 8 foot and stumbles, right? Now he's faster than number 14. Number 48 is faster than number 14. But with that being said, that's why he can aim, right? Just in time to triple inside the 5. Boom. And knee hit down. The ball ain't past the plane. He saved the touchdown. He saved the touchdown. Because number 48 is faster than number 14. Let's take a look at him, right? Who's number 48? He's Bell and Wing. So let's take a look at the depth chart so we can see the speed comparison difference. So if we look at Bell, and he got to be a cornerback. Oh, he free safety. Bell run a speed of 88, and then Weems run a speed of 85. So Bell is 3 points faster than Weems. He's 3 points faster than Weems. So when this play breaks, and at the end, at the last minute, it comes to Bell and Weems, who's 3 points faster than him. The patch respects the stats and the ratings of the players, which is why he can gain ground on them. Because now you try to catch up to him and tackle him, you gotta dive really far. Born to be in the end zone, so he had to dive and trip him and hope for the best. He did, and that's what play out. So guys, I'm telling you, like that's the beauty of the game. So now we gotta hold them out of the end zone.
Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
We'll see how they attack him here. Now they'll run Murray, and he will take this one in for a touchdown. make this a close game again. There you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking.
I love this game. Like, I mean, I love it when the patch is applied because it makes it play real good. If we can get something done with the way the actual models look and run and feel, like, make the game a lot more better.
Now here's Suck about to kick it away.
Like Madden players, Madden player models have like a
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
they have like a stick man type model to them. They need a better model design team to design their player models a little bit better.
All is good in their football world at this point.
You know, that's the first half, guys. We gave it to you guys. If you like the patch, definitely look us up on Facebook, facebook.com/GamersForever, or Gamers Forever is our fan page. Look us up on YouTube at Gamers Forever, Unique 340. And we ain't done the first half yet. But yeah, if you like the patch, you definitely pick it up on October the 7th so that you can apply it to your football game. Right? We just giving you real gameplay footage. We explaining the plays as we go along. I hope you guys like these videos.
First down. It's complete. Flainer, right side.
You can still throw that ball in there as an accurate quarterback and confuse the crap out of the defense because they only can react as fast as their body can now. Right? I love that play.
Usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
It's all the room you need. Let me show y'all this. The defender on that's sticking this cornerback over here on the corner, he gonna get off of him. And he playing the zone. I see my tight end, so I beamed it in right over his head, which means he had to make a play. I knew he was gonna try to. If I'd have beamed it lower, and instead of over his head, he'd have intercepted that ball. But because I beamed it over his head, put it where my defender could catch it. And see, ball placement plays a part in this game now. Ball placement really plays a part. But that goes from me playing this game a lot with this patch applied and understanding that, wow, I really do have control over it if I place the ball high or low, you know, away from the defender's hands and things like that. It makes a difference in the game. So
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Looking to find a lane, but
he got a good game. He got a good thing running, going for stopping my running play.
Second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball.
All right, here we go, y'all. Here we go.
Football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah,
Here we
that's
go.
what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. Just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition.
Good job, number 13.
On that play to hold him to no gain.
Going good for 16, and the drive will continue. And the former first pick in the second round of the 2001 draft doing his thing.
And watching him play, progressions. Yeah, he can throw it deep, but how about his ability to hit secondary targets, underneath targets, and hits them with accuracy?
I didn't mean to spin. I meant the Jeep.
37-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half.
Here we go. We at the 60-minute mark. But I hope you guys are getting a really, really good feel for how this game look, feel, and react to the new Madden patch that's applied. And like I say, it makes your gameplay good 99% of the time. No, I'm sorry. It makes your gameplay good 100% of the time. However, you may get a motion shift every now and again like we got in the first quarter. But with that being said, affect the play negatively, and I can deal with that. I could have threw that, but I ain't taking no chance with no interception.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye.
Suddenly, he was there.
Long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Now Breeze. He'll air it out deep for and this is inside the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I'd take that matchup any day, one-on-one.
It's simply an opportunity to make an even bigger play.
Let's take a look at this. Because strength plays a part on this play. The strength stat. First off, look how big 13 is over number 36. Look how big he is. So what I did, I threw the ball up. So my man had to go up and get it. And when he go up and get it, right? Yeah, he tried to smack it out of his hand, but you know that strength plays a part because the game has been fixed. And so yeah, he's not going to just be able to smack that out of his hand. So if we look at right, if we look at Thomas Sims, I like to show y'all that the stats does play. I'm gonna say the ratings does play a part. So wide receiver Thomas, agility is not only 91, but his catching is a 91, right? So he's a really good catching. And I just want to look at his strength just to be on the safe side. They don't show his strength. Oh, there it is. Strength is a 71. So he 91, 91. Agility catching is on 91. He got it. He's strong. He at 71. Right. And then we look at the cornerback that was sticking him, which is Sims. His strength is a 63 versus a 71. It's a lot of points lower than the 71. He about 8 points weaker than that man, right? His agility is an 89, which is 2 points weaker. And his interception, which they should have, his catching as well. I went past it, my bad. His catching is a 66, but you want to look at his man coverage is an 83. His man coverage is an 83. So it's a mismatch all day long over there if y'all can't see it. Not including the fact that he's only 6 foot 203 pounds. And my boy over there is 6'3", 212 pounds. Big size difference. All that good stuff going on. You know, so mismatches will play a part in your game. It will play a part in your game. And there's no other way to say that. Boom. Open that big hole up. All I had to do was stop and cut into it.
Add on to their lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, and 6 points.
Touchdown.
Yep.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 14. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's Mark Ingram who caps
one more minute in this half. Hope you guys are enjoying this. This will be on Twitch and YouTube at the same time.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll be out at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Later next week, we're going to certain type of aspects of the game. Like we're going to be running certain types of plays. So if you guys want to see certain situational football, you can set it up in practice mode, and this way you all get a feel for the things that happen. If you see things broken in your game, you can put in our comments and say, hey, does the patch fix this or does the patch fix that, and we'll showcase different game that you're a little concerned about, and we'll fix your game. So it's no big deal, guys. We here to make sure that everybody that's playing Madden still after they've been licensed for 13,000 years, we making sure that everybody just have fun playing this game.
As they get the stoppage, over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
I want to get to him.
And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And now before this first down play, timeout here. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. On 1st and 10, Iota. And that is clean.
Man, this dude sacked for nothing down there.
A big pivot because we got a second. We said we wanted to get this in and what he has done, Charles. From
He is surviving in there. They coming in. Stepped out of the pocket because ain't no section tackling. He couldn't get a lot of momentum on that because he was he was moving first off. Again, you're not a good move on a run type quarterback. I mean, throwing a run type quarterback.
9 yards per carry. He's been sensational.
Maybe he should change his uniform number from 27 to 1 for all the firsts that he's putting up here as a rookie year. All right, first rookie since Matt Forte of the Bears in 2003 to go over the century mark in all his first 3 games, each game. 183 yards from scrimmage, including a touchdown in his last ball game against the Chargers, and he's the first rookie with a 50-play out in each of his first 3 games.
Give me that.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's Marshawn, a rookie from Ohio State, and the return stops at 39-yard line.
And that's now the time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play.
Now remember, we in the C. If we was playing somebody like y'all, I'm gonna showcase a lot of games like Tom Brady. You would see a whole different ball game. See a whole different ball game. But it's this rookie kid against Drew Brees, and Drew Brees is nice.
I don't think there's any question about it. You might get a gift of 6 points rather than the 3 that you just noted that you feel like you already have. Be aggressive, go after it, and try and get those points.
Yeah, and another thing, don't try to get everything in one swoop. You know, wise man always said, to the man that is the man that never succeeds. Don't be the dude that never succeeds, because the man that's greedy. Oh man.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as he'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play.
I gotta watch this blitz.
They'll send Ginn in motion left. Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. And he's got it over the middle. Fleener. And a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll send Ginn in motion left. Here's Breeze to throw. And Ginn's got it. And they do get him down.
Oh man.
Inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
I was trying to go for that end
We
zone.
reach halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, guys. So that's the first half. I'm not going to insult you by trying to let you sit through a whole 2 hours. So we've seen the first half. See the second half. Tune into part 2 of this video. However, we're going to have another set of teams playing throughout all week, showcasing the Madden patch. If you think that this patch will fix your game, and as you can see, we've been beef yakking. It's been a great show. The alt patch is going to be amazing, guys. Hit us up in the comments. Let us know what teams you want us to play throughout the week as we finalize it out of the patch, so it can be ready for everybody to come out on October the 7th. And we will see you on the next video. Look at part 2 if you want of this game and see who win at the end, because as you can see, thing is possible. But again, it's Unique 340, gamers forever, and we will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Halting the offense's drive. Tamping up the 7.